Hi, Cancer. I'm Pam, and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for February 2020. This month, I'm using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck. And remember, these are general readings, and to get messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for Cancer Sun, Cancer Ascendant, and Cancer Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign, because some months they're going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. All that being said, Cancer, now on to your February 2020 Psychic Tarot reading. First card you have is the Death card. This is transformation, something ending so something new can begin. It's going to be an energy of like, you're going to feel, Cancer, like you've got to throw out the old and get on with the new in February. It almost feels to me like February feels like the start of your new year, more so than January did. If you've had things in storage, I feel you're going to be taking some things out of storage and getting rid of them, throwing them away, giving them away, or doing something with them. Or conversely, you could be putting things in storage. So you're either, it comes up first to me that you're getting rid of things that you have in storage, but some of you, it could be the opposite, where you're putting things into storage. You may have had a rough patch where some family members have been at odds with each other or going around and round with each other prior to the month of February. You may have even come under some kind of ridicule about how you handled something in the past, possibly in regard to family. You may even hire some people to help you get rid of junk. Could be in a storage unit, but it could also be on your property or yard. If you have structures that need to like come down, like a garage, a shed, a barn, chicken coop, or any kind of thing out in, it could even be part of your house. Because I see some of you hiring people that are going to come with a dumpster and put things in it and take it away. And some of this looks like old wood or rotting old wood, or a structure that gets torn down. Or it could even be maybe your whole yard just needs to be dug up and redone. I don't know. It could be even like a landscaping thing happening. You may also find yourself, some of you Cancers may be feeling like you've been put in a position of power, and you have to now run down the field with that football and decide which way you want to run with it, what path you're going to go. So you could be made the executor, power of attorney, or it could be in a job or work situation where you're being made a team leader, a supervisor, a manager, and now the ball's in your hands and you have to decide which way you're going to make this thing go. So these are some of the things I'm picking up here with the Death card for you Cancers for February. You may have some family members or people around you that are playing the what if game. What if this happens, Cancer? What if that happens, Cancer? What are you going to do then, Cancer? And I also feel that some family members or people around you may be holding out their hands to you wanting money. So if you're a boss or a parent or in charge of something to do with money or finances, you may have people with their hands out like, I want, can you give me money? Or can you loan me money? Or I want money now. That kind of energy comes up around you also. You have the Devil card next. This is being addicted to something. It can also being trapped and bound or addicted to an unhealthy relationship, but it could be addicted to anything: gambling, sex, spending money, pornography, smoking cigarettes, drinking, anything, spending money, food, whatever. But if it's not you, your partner could be addicted to something. That can come up here too with the Devil card. You're going to have this feeling like you're not really going to be trusting somebody who's around you. It could be a love partner that you're associated with, but it could be someone else. It doesn't have to be love, but love does come up here for some of you. I feel that some of you Cancers are feeling like somebody is lying to you and being deceptive with you. And my guides are saying you're right. You're on target about that. You're not wrong in that feeling. And you may feel like somebody has used you and abused you for their own sense of pleasure, or, like they like push you out and reel you in. Like, oh, well, when I need Cancer for something, sex, money, help, whatever, they reel you in. But then when they get what they want, they let you out again. Now, this could be love partners doing it to you, a love partner, but it could be somebody else that you're connected to that's doing this as well. You really need to put the brakes on going back to any unhealthy relationship that is not good for you. And if it's not a love relationship, it could be a job that's not healthy for you or something, because you really have to put on the brakes about something that's just not healthy for you. Don't go back to bad relationships or people that promise the moon and disappoint you and rake you over the coals. Don't go back to that anymore. It's not going to serve you, especially moving forward. You're just going to be repeating things that were painful and hurtful. It's just going to repeat itself. I feel like you've tolerated too much, Cancer, for somebody that has abused their power with you. Like you've tolerated too much and there's some abuse of power. That's what I pick up here. And I actually feel if it's not somebody else you don't trust, you may not even be trusting yourself. Maybe you don't trust your own judgment about a particular person or a particular situation. You may not trust your own judgment about it anymore. You have the Lover's card next. Now, it could have to do with this. This is chemistry between two people that have strong sexual chemistry and attraction to each other. It's not always love when the Lover's card comes up. Sometimes this is two people that are intertwined with each other and are in tune with each other's needs and have an empathic connection. There's an angel watching over this couple, and the angel could be blessing this couple or causing interference from outside sources. It could be your kids interfering, your jobs interfering, exes interfering, or like I said, the angel could be blessing you. There could be a relationship that you're looking at and you're in a state of bewilderment and wonderment, like, what do I make of this relationship? You may be questioning yourself about a relationship. You may have a weird sense of like feeling like you owe this person something. That could be it could also switch. That's one of those predictions that could go either way. Maybe they're feeling that way to you, but it comes up more strongly to me that you may be feeling like you have some kind of obligation or that you owe this person something. Somebody was misled here and things just got totally out of whack. And I feel that somebody you're dealing with here in the Lover's card and in the Devil card, I don't know that they were brought up properly, meaning like whoever was raising them, their mother or father or whomever raised them, maybe put like weird ideas in their head or had their own problems that then spilled out onto this person you're dealing with, because I feel like their problems stem back from their past. I feel like you are going to do things differently with them. I feel you may start to change how you handle this person. I feel that you're wising up and you don't want them to have such a hold on you or too much power and control over your emotions, your life, and your decision making. You need to question yourself, Cancer. Maybe you're too trusting of the wrong people. Or maybe that's what you're starting to do. Maybe you're starting to question yourself and ask yourself, have I put my faith and trust in the wrong people? You may be asking yourself that in February.
Some of you that are going to entertain new love relationships, I see you doing that in starting in the month of April and going through to the end of the month of June. April, May, June. Some of you are going to meet somebody new at that time, or something will happen where it will get you out of any kind of funk that you're in about a relationship that is not healthy and is addictive for you in some way. I go back to the Devil card there. So the next card you have here is the World. This is you having control. The planets in the heavens and the spirit guides around you conspiring to give you more control. So it can also be the end of a karmic cycle and a beginning of a new karmic cycle for you, where you're more in control and have more power about what's going on in your life. Some of you are going to seek out new avenues, and some of you this is connected to do with study, and some of you this study will be connected to something that you want to do for your career or for work. Some of you may assemble a group and you're going to start talking over things in a group. It could be a metaphysical group like psychic development and or mediumship or some kind of esoteric subject, but it could also be a group that you assemble that has something that you're just interested in. Could be art, it could be a book group, it could be discussing kids that have special needs. Maybe it's a special needs parents group or some special interest group that you have an interest in and you know a couple other people that are into it, and so you formulate some kind of group. So you may find yourself leading or being part of a group of like-minded people that come up. And for some of you, I really don't feel like this is money related or work related. This feels more like personal enrichment or soul growth and enrichment, or just things that's some interest to you or something that's important to you. Yeah, you got some kind of new opportunity that opens up. And for some of you, I do feel it does involve some kind of class you're going to take, or if you have some special talent or knowledge or something you want to share, you could be the teacher. So either it's a class you're going to take or a class you're going to start and have students come to you. Maybe you know how to play a musical instrument and you're going to start giving lessons, or you know how to speak a language, different languages, or a particular language, and you're going to start tutoring people on that language. It could even be something like that. It could be like private coaching, private tutoring you could be doing. Some of you may even be in the position where you're going to stage a home to sell it, or you may start getting into that real estate and staging homes to sell. Maybe you're going to become I don't know if they have a job like that, where somebody comes in and they work with realtors and they just say, okay, let me see the house, and it's empty, there's nothing in it, and you bring in furniture and stage the house. Or it could be something you're trying to sell, your parents' house, your own place, or something else. But staging something comes up here. And some of you may do that as a part-time job, or it could be a full-time work, or it could be just something you're doing because you're selling something. You have the Magician last here, which is the card of the manifester. What you think about, you bring about. What's in the spiritual plane and in the ethers or in your mind, you can manifest into physical reality. And you have all the tools in front of you with which to do so. This is like a prominent month for you, where you're going to make some big strides and big advances forward about things that are near and dear to your heart and important, or are important to you. You may sign some contracts or agreements or arrangements. I see you putting things in writing and putting some things set in stone. This could be legal documents of some sort. Some of you may travel to another country and study something abroad, or go visit something you just wanted to see in another country for a vacation. Some of you, it could be work related. This is not a travel card, but it is coming up here. My guides are bringing it up. I feel like some of you want to get out from under things that have been like too much stress for you. If you feel like a relationship has been too much stress, you're going to try to extricate yourself from that relationship. For some of you, I feel like it may be too many burdens of papers documents, things, collections. Maybe you do a little hoarding, intentionally or unintentionally. Maybe you have too many clothes, or whatever you have too much of that's like becoming like draining your energy, becoming tiresome or burdensome to you. Maybe it's a group of friends. Whatever it is, I see you like weeding it out of your life, taking it out, weeding it out of your life. Whatever's been piling up on you and is causing you extra stress. You're going to want to alleviate yourself from stress and pressures. You're not going to want that anymore. You feel like your energy to me is felt cluttered, too overburdened, stifled, like pressure. I get all these like sensations and feelings, and I have Cancer moon. So some of these messages could actually apply to me too. You know, you could have a big overturn of events here where something you do captures the attention of someone and gets you noticed. This could be your work that you're doing or a creation that you create. It could even be in a love relationship sense. But you capturing the attention of somebody and getting noticed is very high likelihood for you in February and March of 2020. This is a time for you to hone your skills and sharpen your mind and to clear the pathway of things. You can't move forward well when you're cluttered with stuff or even too much burdens from other people. So it's a big month for you with a theme of decluttering, de-stressing, paying attention to what fills your spirit up with like light and happiness and joy and brings you energy and makes you feel less burdened. That's important for you Cancers, especially moving forward in the year of 2020. Hear my Maxie snore over there? See, he's agreeing with that. So now I'm going to look into a gemstone crystal for you. I'm sorry I didn't have them with me last month when I was not in my usual location. I forgot to bring them. So as I promised, I will look into the crystal for you, pull a crystal for you for the month of February. So what is the best gemstone crystal spirit guides for Cancer for the month of February 2020? You got aquamarine. Aquamarine, it's one of my favorites. It's going to open up the realms of your mind, of like your fantasy and dreamlike and creative part of your mind. It's going to enhance it where you could write some really interesting poetry or some really fantastic novel or have really interesting dreams. Maybe even just like when you're daydreaming, you're going to have some like really cool visions or really interesting. It's like opening up a fantasy world in your mind. It's going to be a good calming stone for you. If you feel like your nerves have been raw or jangled, it's going to be a good nerve calming stone. It's also going to help you stay on task. Like when things need to get done, dutiful action to help you get things done. And it's going to help you to create anything that's going to be pleasing to others to hear, visualize, see, hear, feel like. So it's going to help you with your communications, however you're communicating, emotionally, verbally, mentally, aesthetically. It's going to help your creations and how you put things forward. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. I want to thank you so much, as always, for watching my videos. Thank you so very much. I do appreciate it. And please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And I got notified in December that YouTube is going to be deleting subscribers that are dormant or inactive. So if you're finding you're subscribed, if you thought you were subscribed to my channel and you're not getting notifications, or even to anybody else you watch here on YouTube, you may want to check and resubscribe or see if you're still subscribed, because that could be happening to you. So I just want to give you a heads up about that. Now, as I always say, I record many videos for my Vimeo on-demand channel where I give many predictions using different divination tools, crystals, oracle cards, and tarot. And if you're interested in getting any of those, they are always posted below my videos in the description box in the Show More section. And they're also available on my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Go to the videos page and go to the video series you want. Click on the astrological sign that you want, and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. So some of the videos I have listed below. First is my psychic crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac for February 2020. They are available below this video, and they're a continuation of this reading. When I stop this video, I'm going to go on and look into the crystal and give you messages as to what else my spirit guides have to say for you for this month of February. The other most recent video series I recorded is for Jupiter in Capricorn, Psychic Tarot, Oracle Card, and Crystal readings from December 2019 through December 2020. Yes, Jupiter is now moved out of Sagittarius and it is in Capricorn. And if you want to see how that is affecting your sun sign, or maybe even your rising sign, you might want to check those videos out. And the other two video series I have listed below are addressing the two recent eclipses we had. The first one is for the solar eclipse in Capricorn, December 26, 2019, Psychic Tarot and Crystal reading. And the other video series for the other eclipse is for the full moon lunar eclipse in Cancer, January 10th, 2020, Psychic Tarot and Crystal reading. And these eclipses bring beginnings, endings, and change. Now, the solar eclipse in Capricorn may have given more beginnings, and the full moon lunar eclipse in Cancer may be more connected to do with endings, but really equally when I did the readings, I felt like they were dealing with change, beginnings, and endings on both of them. So if you want to check those out, those links are below and on my website. If you would like to donate to my channel, beneath all those video links, I have a donation link below. Put on by request, I had kind viewers ask me if I had a way to donate to my channel and to help support my channel, and I did not. So as of December, I created a donation link that is below if you would like to donate to my channel. And I thank those that have been kind enough to donate. I do truly appreciate it. If you would like to get more predictions and messages from me and my spirit guides that you're not going to see here on YouTube, you can follow me on my social media pages at The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook, The Psychic Pastry Chef LLC on Facebook, and The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram, and at The Lucky Mermaid on Twitter. I pull tarot cards, oracle cards of many different kinds and look into my crystal and give written predictions and messages, sometimes a video, but usually it's in writing, and many people find they resonate with them. You may find they resonate with you too, so please like and follow my social media pages as well. So I hope you have an absolutely fabulous month of February, Cancer, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.